Hey, what's up? So I'm going to share my recent Reddit ban from the MindsEye Reddit forum specifically. I was pushing, I was seeing if they would ban me permanently from Reddit, just because. Anyways, so there is censorship on Reddit. I've mentioned this before. It's not as bad as other places, but you know, there's certain things. There's certain things. But like, it's really weird to me because they have like discussion on politics in there, but you can't get real. The only thing you can talk about in politics on Reddit is basically if you're going along with anything in the mainstream. So politically, you cannot argue with people on there. You can't say like any. I mean, it depends on what you say, right? Like I left a comment just saying there was a thread like the question was like, what would you do if you could reveal like a deep secret or whatever that everybody could see? I don't know. I'm kind of I can't remember what it was, but they were like, what's the one conspiracy theory if you could really show that it was real, which one would you pick and why? And I responded and I just said most of you don't even understand that everything about COVID was a lie, so it doesn't matter. That was it. So I was expecting some kind of censorship there. It didn't happen. I was like, okay, well, I guess maybe they just didn't see it or something. It might not have been visible. Maybe, I don't know. Anyways, so basically, you can only be vague. You can only be vague if you're gonna, point certain things out in the conspiracy realm. So this was my ban. And it was a temporary. What was it? Was it a temporary ban? I can't remember exactly what it was. Was it a temp ban? Oh no, it wasn't even a ban. It wasn't a ban. That's right. They just removed my post, and they had removed another of my posts too that didn't make any sense. I might have that saved as well, but that's crazy, man. Look, and I laugh, and yeah, apparently I have to be an asshole now. Apparently, I have to be. Because I do not accept this nonsense. I will never accept this nonsense. It's stupid. And every single person that thinks it's okay for these things to be happening is a moron. They are a stupid, brainless moron. I meant it a while back. A lot of you might not have seen it, but I was like, hey, the line's in the sand. That's it. I'm done. I'm done with everybody and everything. Because after everything in the past few years, no, not a chance in hell am I going to ever pretend any of that stuff makes sense. It does not. And the sad thing is, I even like at first, my sister was the one trying to convince me about transgender nonsense, right? She was trying to convince me, and I was just like, so because it was such a big deal to so many people, including friends and, whatever, but my sister too. I tried to like approach it from a different, perspective, but it's too stupid. It's too stupid, and I'm done. I'm not going to play your damn game. So anyways, I thought this was really funny because this is in the MindsEye Reddit, and man, like Steam, I'm blocking just people left and right because it's the entire MindsEye Reddit is just people shitting on it. Look for yourself and see and try to tell me I'm wrong, right? Yeah, please. No, and there's two of them too. There's MindsEye and there's MindsEye Game, two different Reddits. One of them's they ended up making it official, but there's two different MindsEye Reddits. But anyways, it's just people shitting on it. Same thing with the forums, the game forums. Same thing with like every game really. If you go to the Steam forums, it's like 9 out of 10 somebody's just shitting on it. I don't know what is happening. I don't understand why it's every game. It's not just some of it, right? It's everything. It's everything. It's insane. And I'm like, how is this even being allowed? Like, do you understand? This is your community, right? Like, it's supposed to be for the game. And all it is just everybody just taking a big fat shit on it and insulting people that enjoy it. You're stupid. How could you like this game? It sucks. They haven't even played it. They just see the videos online. Some people have played it and they hate it and whatever. It's those same people will love another. I bet you anything. Another one of their games that they love that's their favorite is full of bugs. I would bet you. Like, duh, man. Name a damn game that isn't full of bugs right now, man. It's crazy. It's so stupid. Some games are worse, right? But you know what I mean, right? Like everything's bugged now. It's so normal. It's just a normal damn thing, and I don't like it. I'm not happy about it. I don't like that every game is bugged. It drives me nuts, man. But I'm not gonna hate a bug for some stupid little glitches, man. Are you kidding me? Did I say bug or game? I'm not gonna hate a game for little glitches. That's just dumb shit, man. That's dumb. What's especially funny to me, I think about it all the time. I'm like, what's especially funny is how many people, like, anytime a new Bethesda game would come out. This used to be normal. It's not the same anymore. But I remember this. I would go to see like any kind of new game by Bethesda, and everybody would be crapping on it, saying it's gonna be loaded with bugs. It's gonna be loaded with bugs. It's gonna be loaded with bugs. Of course, everybody bought it and it was super popular and stuff, right? But people know Bethesda for being bugs, right? That's what they know Bethesda for. Bugs. It's gonna be buggy. It's gonna be buggy, right? It's so, but they still love those games. They still praise them. Skyrim and GTA 5 still have bugs that were there at launch. It's freaking hilarious. And those aren't bad games because they have bugs in them. Duh. You know, right? Duh. Yeah. They're not bad games because they have bugs in them. Stupid. Anyways, so somebody had made a post, and I forgot this was a thing. I forgot, because I didn't care about the interview with Leslie Benzies. I remember seeing one time I saw what he said about the game. How it was like, and it was like a headline or something. It was like an interview with a headline. And it was like, it's going to be this amazing, like, innovative action game. And everybody says that about every game. All PR says that every time. Even indie games do it, man. Even indie games do that. They'll sit there and they'll be like, we're going to be the new, you've never seen this before kind of thing. And it's a super, like, exaggeration and everything. So I saw that and I didn't care, I was like, whatever. Like, of course they're going to say their game is amazing and whatever. That, like, who doesn't do that? Anyways, why was I saying that? And then there was the other one, besides him, like, overhyping the game. There was the other one where he said something like, people that were talking negative about the game were paid. And I guess maybe it's like, this is a stupid world we're in right now. So I suppose it's possible. I suppose. I don't know. I don't force myself to believe it. I think it's possible, right? I don't care either way. I don't care either way. I don't care if everybody's praising a game, if everybody's shitting on a game. If I want to play it, I'm going to play it. That's it. That's all, man. And if I like the game, I like it. That's all. I don't care. Like, it's so funny, man. So anyways, this dude made a post talking about how, like, he changed it too. He changed it because he realized he might be wrong. I'm guessing, right? It kind of came out wrong because he didn't mean for it to go the way it did. So his post was, the headline of his post said something like, something about Rockstar paying people to shit on the game. Like, apparently it was a Rockstar propaganda machine. Like, apparently it was, according to the some people, including apparently Leslie Benzies, said something like that. I don't know. I didn't go look into it. I was like, this all sounds stupid. Like, whatever. It could just be random nonsense on the internet. But his post was about Rockstar paying people to shit on the game because he's an ex-employee or whatever, right? And I'm like, I don't believe that, but it could be possible. It could be. Maybe. I wrote this in my review for the game. My assumption is that Leslie Benzies is an asshole. Just because he's rich. Just because he's rich. No other reason. You're rich, you're most likely a big fat piece of shit. And I don't mean wealthy, and I don't mean middle class. I mean rich. And there is different levels of rich, whatever, man. So my assumption of him is he's an asshole. I don't know. I don't care. Maybe he's not, but I'm assuming he is. Anyways, so I just thought it was funny. So I didn't have to explain all that. It just felt like that was the post, right? So that's why in my comments here I say I don't think Rockstar has anything to do with it. I clicked on a wrong thing here. And then people just generally do not think for themselves. This is a fact. It's not even an insult. It's a fact. It's a sad reality. And then they love to go with the herd, even if it makes them completely retarded. Now, what's really funny about this, I had two things here I was thinking about. Because I was like, I know that the R word is something that will trigger people. I've never known why. But when I was younger, it was more normal. It was thrown around like dude almost. Yeah. And I'm not saying it's okay. I'm not just saying it was very normal. Retarded dude, you know, whatever. But anyways, no, I only started saying it way more because of recent events in the past few years, specifically with transgenderism. Specifically that's what specifically made me start using the word retard more. Because I was like, these people really are that stupid. They really are. They really are that stupid. So the next part of my post, I'm explaining this for a reason, was do a litmus test, ask them if they know the difference between male and female, and that's my thing now. I'm like, before it used to be like, do you believe in COVID? Okay, derp, never mind, your opinion doesn't matter. And then there's this one, can you not tell the difference between a male and female? And all of a sudden there's spectrum, like it's just a bunch of stupid, man. Anyways, so I wasn't sure which one of these they removed my post for. I wasn't sure which one of these. Was it the retarded part, or was it the not knowing the difference between a boy and a girl kind of a thing? So I still don't know. My assumption is that they're ruling, right, with what was the actual specific rule they would use to say this is why we removed your post, was specifically the R word. Whatever, man. What's really funny, again, this was like my Steam ban. I'm generally speaking here. I'm not even like attacking, but because every single person is that stupid, every single person that's going to read this comment is of the opposing view, they're going to take that personally. That's why. So the moderator also took that personally. I have no doubt, which is hilarious to me. Anyways, so I thought this was a funny comment. It was funny to me, anyways. And then next, I have a few steps here to go through, just for fun. This is for fun. I'm just sharing my stuff. And if you think I'm an asshole, number one, I don't care. Number two, you're probably a complete moron, and whatever. And I don't want to be an asshole. I don't want to. I don't enjoy it. But I tell you what. There is not a single, I mean, my holy fuck, dude, I don't even talk to smart people. Like, it doesn't happen. There's no smart people. I lost all my friends, right? Understandably, kind of. Everybody's gone. I don't have anybody. I'm alone. So everybody I'm interacting with is online, other than work, which people, they're also still in the system, still believe in that nonsense. All worried about Russia and China. Worried about Russia, China, and COVID. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I gotta get the fuck out of here. But there is no escape from it. So, anyways, why was I saying that? Crap, that's funny. Oh yeah, so everybody I'm interacting with is just a bunch of morons. Everybody. Because I talk about games I enjoy. And as normal, everybody hates the games I like. It's just, I don't know. Not all of the games I like. Of course, I like the popular ones as well, so there's nothing going on there. But if I like, Watch Dogs, do you remember the hate on Watch Dogs? I love that. It's one of my most favorite games ever, man, ever. The very first game. I love Part 2, Legion. Oh my gosh, I would punch every developer if I could for fun. Not, just be like, you were stupid, smack. You know what I mean? Like, that was dumb. Like, what are you doing? This is stupid. What But I love the campaigns. I love the story in Legion. I thought that was cool. But anyways, Watch Dogs, majorly hated. Loved the crap out of that game. What else? There's many of them. I'm trying to think of like recent ones, and I've talked about them, I'm sure. I really love Gotham Knights, dude. And I didn't like the... It was a little wacky, but overall it was great, especially the campaign. It was so good. Anyways, Anyways, so this is why I'm reacting the way I do, because I don't have any sensible, reasonable people in my life. I don't. I'm just getting taken over by hatred constantly. It's horrible, man, because I'm angry at all the stupidity and all the insanity that is ruling the world and just continuing to get, holy crap, dude. How the hell are we at the point where people can't tell the difference between a girl and a boy? I just... And not only that, but it's not even about not knowing. It's like, no, a girl could be a girl. Like, look, I'm cool with a dude. You want to wear a dress, cool. I've seen some pretty dresses. I like dresses. I wouldn't mind wearing a dress. That might be fun, whatever. But that doesn't mean I think I'm a girl. Anyways, so Just but stupid. And I wonder, I'm very curious how many people might actually make it through this recording. I don't know how long it's going to be. It's a lot longer than I wanted it to be already. We're 15 minutes in, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, nobody's even going to be here. I don't care. I'm still going to record this and finish this because damn, that's funny. All right. So they removed my post. With, I underlined the things. Harassment. Who exactly was I harassing? Racists. What's racist? We're offensive. It's funny how they categorize all these together in one, right? Like, it's so funny. And or discriminating terms or phrases are not tolerated. So I don't. What exactly is discriminating about the word retard exactly? Just the word. If I call somebody stupid, am I discriminating against them? No. Am I? Do you think so? If I call you an idiot, am I discriminating against you? If I call you a moron, am I discriminating against you? Like, I don't know. Maybe we're going there. Maybe that's where we're going. That'd be funny. That'd be so funny, man. Oh my gosh. Positive vibes only, bro, right? No, that'd be hilarious. Anyways, so I underlined that just to show it because that's what the banned for, and I'm pretty sure for saying the word retarded. So I replied to them. I replied to that comment. What was funny to me is I actually surprised I got a reply. My assumption was this was a bot. My assumption was it got reported and bot saw it and was like, okay, yeah, well, bot trigger word, we'll just remove it. But apparently it was a real person. So my reply was specific. I didn't care. Right? I was like, whatever, fuck off, you brainless piece of shit. And then they said, thank you. And I knew exactly what that meant because this person wanted to ban me. They wanted to. Thank you for giving me a reason to ban you. And why? Because I insulted them personally. That's why. Not a real reason. I insulted them. It's so funny. It's just like, so you're gonna ban me from a forum for insulting you in a private message. You know what I mean? It's fucking hilarious. That's some power trip and shit. And it's cool. I don't blame them. I don't care. It's just funny. All right. So I'm being a dick. I am. I know I am. I don't give a shit. Fuck you. I don't care. This is stupid. This is very stupid. So he said, thank you. Permanently banned me from MindsEye, Reddit. So I first replied, it doesn't make you any less of a retarded piece of shit, because that's why they banned me, because I said, fuck off, you brainless piece of shit. So imagine if instead of using the word retarded, right, if I had said brainless, do you think they would have removed that comment? That's why I was thinking about it. I was like, if I used the word brainless there, like completely brainless instead of completely retarded, would they have removed my comment for the next part? Probably. And I'm curious how that would have gone. Like, what of the rules? They might have used the same rule set, right? They might have used the same like harassment thing. I'm just like, what? Anyways. And then I thought about it for a few minutes because I'm sitting here, I'm going through this and I'm blocking people every day, all day long, because it's just people saying stupid shit, just stupid. I don't waste my time on stupid people, especially on the internet, man. They're just stupid. That's all. These. If you've seen what I'm talking about, you know what I mean. If you've never seen it, it would take a while to explain. They are just that stupid. They are. They literally just regurgitate crap. They haven't played the game. They haven't tried it. They watch somebody online trash on it, and they just go and repeat, and that's it. That's all it is. There are no thoughts of their own. None. And then I was like, I'm just like, dude, everything in this forum is just people shitting on the game. And I'm like, is that the point of the community? Is that the point of the... Maybe it is. At this point, I'm now starting to believe maybe that is the point of all these communities. Maybe the point is to have fans of something, not have somewhere to go. And that's fine, whatever. I don't have to go discuss these things. It's weird, though, right? Like, I mean, it's weird. It's weird to me that... That's just what happens. It's just everybody can shit on it everywhere and tell everybody that likes the game they're fucking morons. And no, for real, I get banned for calling somebody, or generally speaking, that people are retarded. But people could sit there all day long and insult people that enjoy the game, and that's fine. That's fine. It's perfectly fine. So followed up. What's especially hilarious is how much constant hate you allow on the forum, but this is what you remove, and you somehow think you have any brains at all. Absolutely ludicrous. So I don't know, man. It is funny to me. It is. I was mad about the Steam one, just because the ban by itself. If you remember, I'll link to the video. The ban by itself was really stupid. That Steam ban. But then because they've repeatedly banned me for really stupid reasons, it was a friggin' 3-month ban, dude. From everything, every game community or whatever. So I was mad about that. This I don't care. I don't need Facebook. I don't need Twitter. I don't need Reddit. I don't need any of this stupid shit. I do not care. And I'm not gonna suck your dick and pretend this shit makes any fucking sense just to stay on your stupid shitty site. I don't fucking care. I don't give a shit. This is stupid. It's stupid. Like, it's so fun. And people pay for that shit. Paying for Facebook, paying for Twitter. I mean, holy crap. Not even recognizing shit when you point it straight out to them. Digital ID, you love that shit, huh? You want to choke on fucking digital ID dick, huh? There you go. You want all your government shit on Twitter? You know, like what? You want the social credit score? That's what Reddit is too. It's really funny. It's like a website social credit score, right? It's really funny. But anyways. Yeah, no, what makes me mad, what makes me mad, I'm sitting there just cussing a minute ago, like, what's mad is the stupidity of it all. That's what makes me mad, is how stupid it all is. It's stupid. There's no sense to this shit, man. It's just nonsense, man. Nonsense. Yeah, so I don't know, man. It's funny. So I'm not completely banned from Reddit. I've been banned from a couple different forums. I can't remember what the other one I was banned for. I'm kind of curious about looking that up because that was a funny one. It was like movies or so. I made a comment on like something about movies, and they banned me, and I was like, what? Actually, you know what? Let me see real quick. I don't remember. So there are some things I can understand. There are like, I mean, the retarded thing. I just don't care anymore. I'm not gonna. Like I said, I could have said brainless, and they probably still would have got me for saying, do a litmus test and ask them to know the difference between a male and a female. They would have taken that personally. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I can find the other ban real quick because it was funny. Oh yeah! Check this out. This is wow. Wow. I forgot about that. Holy crap. If you're with me on that and you understand that that's all pretty freaking stupid, check this one out. My expectation is that you're all going along with it. You all think it's fine and it makes sense to you, and I'm the dick. And I don't care. Because I think you're a moron. Anybody that agrees with that shit, I think you're a fucking moron. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure I have this on the... Okay, so the title of this guy, I had never seen this clip, never seen the show. Let's see if this is showing on the screen, damn it. Okay, I've never seen the show. It's called Atlanta, and they were sharing a clip, jail scene, and it's about like some dude dressed up as a woman, and this dude's talking about her and talking to her, and he's like, they're remembering the good old times or whatever, and then somebody else was like, man, that's a man. Why do you think he's in a man's prison? He's not in the woman's prison. He's in a man's prison. Why do you think and the guy was like, nuh-uh. It was really funny. And then he was like, he said, they were talking about like being gay or whatever. And he's like, I'm not gay. You guys in prison, what you do is gay. And the response to that in the freaking show by this prisoner was, that ain't gay. That's just jail. And I was like, that's nasty. What are you what? So if you're in jail, you fuck dudes, it's not gay? Like, that's stupid. That's nonsense, all right? That's nonsense. That is nonsense. Nonsense. So I quoted it, and what a stupid answer. Because it was. That's one of the stupidest things I've ever heard and seen. Funny, but so stupid. And then I was just that. It was just that reply. I had, what a stupid answer. That ain't gay. That's just jail. And then a bunch of people disliked it. So I edited it, and I said, that's a lot of dislikes from the gays, LOL. And I thought that was funny as shit. So they got me for identity-based hate or attacks. Like, what? So apparently calling somebody gay is an attack, even if they are gay. Even if they, like, I have to use the word homosexual. When is the word homosexual going to be considered offensive? I don't know, man. I don't know. But I'm the asshole. No, I am. I'm the asshole. Yeah, man. Anyways, yeah, so I totally forgot about that. That's a funny ass one. Yeah, so I got banned. I think that was movies or videos or something. I can't remember. So they banned me from the forum for that. Yeah. And it's no warnings or nothing like, hey man, you gotta know the rules, whatever. That's not cool. We removed your post, just a flat out ban. I'm just like, so whoever modded that was probably gay, right? And it's not even like an attack on. I'm not saying gay people are stupid or whatever this stuff. Like, I'm just saying that's a lot of dislikes from the gays because it's like, what else would it be? Why would straight people dislike that? Why would straight people dislike that? Why? What? That ain't gay, that's just jail. If I go to jail, I'm not going to want to get fucked in the ass, and I'm not going to want to fuck somebody else in the ass. I'm not going to want to suck their dick and vice versa. I'm not going to want to do that. I'll masturbate, maybe. Can't even imagine ever wanting to. I suppose sometimes you might feel the need, right? You're like, you know what, I'm in prison. Fuck it, man. I've been 10 years or whatever. Anyways. But, yeah, whatever, man. Damn. Yeah. So I'm just sharing this. I know that I'll offend people, and it's not what I'm trying to do. It's not my intention. I just don't care. I don't care if I offend you because you believe bullshit and you think nonsense. I'm not gonna do that. If you think it's offensive that ain't gay, that's just jail, is a stupid answer to somebody being in jail and wanting to have sex with a dude isn't a gay thing, that you're stupid. You're a stupid person. That's all, man. All right. I don't know. Maybe I'll get some sensible replies. Most likely get none. Whatever. But anyways, I'm going to go now. Good luck. Bye-bye.